Hey board enthusiasts, it's Matt, and today I have a really special treat for you. We are going to jump into a demo of the Shaper's Oracle. So this is a really fun matching and memory game by Danger Dan, and it uses the robot pieces to interact with these cards on the board, and you have different aspects that you use to make omens, which are card matches essentially. So you match 3 different cards at a time. And you're competing against your opponent to try and get points. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I'm going to open up my side-loaded menu on the board. We have Shaper's Oracle demo. I'm really impressed so far with the quality of this game. It's got a really great polish already, and there's obviously a lot more coming. But it's really cool looking. So you can tell there's going to be a story mode coming soon. There's also 2 different modes in here that are going to be coming later. This one unlocks after you do a versus game. There's a nice how to play guide in here. So just like you would have for like a board game, you have all the different instructions. There's also a cool tutorial for you if you want to play that. And I'm going to be going through everything though for you today, so let's just jump right in. So in Versus, there's the ability to add bots, and you can also add players, so you can play with up to 4 people, I believe. There's different levels of bot you can play against. I'm going to play against Novice today, so let's just jump right in. You use your robot pieces from the Board Arcade set to select your shaper, so your robot is your shaper. Let's put him over there, and then let's get started. So the Shaper's Oracle is about creating and shaping omens with the fate cards. So if you notice over here, you have the assigned aspects. So there's 3 different aspects to a card. One is the numeral, so how many of a form appear on the card. The next is the element. What element color is it? There's earth, air, water, and fire. And then what form does it take? So these are the shapes that you're going to find on the cards. You'll notice that the bot also has aspects, and they are different. These are the things that you're going for as a player when you make omens. So each turn we reveal 2 face-down fate cards, and you use your robot to do this. So you put the robot down and twist to reveal a fate card. Turn up the volume a little bit so we can get that atmospheric aspect going on. Alright, and then you shape an omen using 3 revealed fate cards. So obviously there's not even 3 revealed fate cards on the board yet, but we can start to take a look at, okay, well, what matches might I have? So my element, I have, I don't remember which one that is, but it's green, and I do have 1 green card on the board. My opponent here has blue they're looking for, 1 for the numeral, and then the shape is that spiral, which none of these match those, so it doesn't really matter what I'm going to hide for him. But at the end of your turn, you take one of the 2 fate cards you revealed that turn, if you don't shape an omen, which I'm not going to because there's not one to shape, and then you basically you seal it with your robot. So it doesn't matter, but I'm going to protect this one here because that one was the green. So that way the robot doesn't take the green from me at least. Alright, there we go. The robot took their turn. They didn't have the ability to do a shape an omen either. So now I get to reveal 2 new cards again, and I have to remember now what that one was. So it's green and 3 diamond shapes is what it was. So I'm going for 2s and these little squigglies, so I'm going to leave that one alone and try and find something else. Alright, so here we go. There's one of my aspects. There's 3 of the squiggly dudes. And then I have another green. And I'm trying to see if I can make an omen. So, shaping an omen has to do with 3 cards. You have 3 different aspects on each card. There's the numeral, how many, the color, the element, and then the form, the shapes that appear on it. So, to make an omen, every one of those aspects either have to all be the same or all be different. So in this case, We're not going to have an omen that we can form most likely because we have a limited pool. And also, if we took it here, so this one, there's 1 and 1, and then 3 and 3, but there's no 2. And there's also not 3 of any individual shapes that have 1, 2, or 3. That was a lot of numbers, so, but that'll make more sense later. So we can't make an omen right now, and you can have the little icon here has the hint, and you can push that to see if there aren't or aren't any omens, and get a hint about it. So if there aren't any omens now, you can also open up the how to play if you need to and go check like, oh, okay, wait a minute, what makes omens? So then this will talk about, each card, 3 of the fake cards have to be all the same or different. But for now, we're just going to pass, and we're going to cover this up. Now, we do have, the bot has a 1 numeral that they're going for. So I might want to cover that one or that one up. But the spirals, there are no spiral forms on the board yet. So I'm still going to cover this one up. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so this is not great. So there's the 3 fire that appeared. Alright, I'm still going for 2s, and I'm going for greens and the squigglies, so let's keep trying to unreveal some stuff here. That's not going to be good for me. Okay. Whoops, I selected that already. Turn that off. Okay, so there's 3 fires. There's also 1, 2, and 3 elements, which means that they are all different, and the fires are all the same. And then we take a look at the forms. So Moon, Saturns, and Squigglies, they're all different as well. So that could be an omen on its own. I'm going for 2s. That's not going to help me. I'm going for greens. That's not going to help me if I did that because it'd be no greens. It would help me with the squigglies, so I would get 1 point from that. So we might look at something else. So if we try and do these 3 maybe, there's white, green, and red, so those are all 3 different elements. There are 3 different shapes, so there's stars, Saturns, and squigglies. And then there's also 3 3s, so the numeral is the same on all 3 of these. Now that one I would get 2 points for, should anyway, because there's green and there's squigglies. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. There we go. So I got 2 points. Now when you do match, your each of the aspects that you matched on is bound. So you can't actually match on those aspects alone next time. You have to match on one of the ones that you didn't use. So, and then those cards got replaced as well. So let's take a look here. Still going for 2s. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3, but they're not all different. But I could go 1, 2, and 3, and they are all different, but they're not different forms. So that won't work. So I don't believe there's an omen. We can also double check. There are no omens. So we'll pass. And then we'll obscure and seal one. They're going for white and blue, so I'm going to seal this one. Alright, they didn't get an omen, so we're still doing okay. Alright, so that was the white and blue. Or that was the 1 and blue. So I'm still going for 2s. There's 1, 2 on the board. Let's just keep seeing what we can find. Alright, so this is green, but that one is bound. And then this one is 2, so I could match on that. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. They're all different elements. They're all different forms, and they're all different numerals. So I can do that as an omen. And that helped unbind me on my other aspects, and I was able to get one aspect, which was the 2 numeral. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'll try some stuff up here. Oh, that looks good. That's 2 greens. Okay, So this could be good, but there's not a 3 numeral. Let's see, what else could I get here? So I want to get as many greens. I want to get as many 2s. If there were one that was also another 2 and green, but different form, it would work well. Let's see, I could go 1, 2, and 3. That's fire, water, and air. And then moon, squigglies, and spirals. I'm sure they're not called squigglies. And then 3 different numerals as well. So that could be an omen, and I would get 1 green, 1 spiral. So I should get 2 points out of that. Oh, 3 points because of the 2s. So that seems like a pretty good choice for me. Not an omen. Find another one. Let's see why it's not an omen. Oh, right, because that was not the one I was going for. So we'll tap to deselect. And the reason it's not an omen is there's 2 greens. I actually meant to go over here and grab that. That's what I meant. There we go. So there's +3, and I got a conjunction. I actually don't know what a conjunction means, but it is special and important. So we should look at it at the end, probably, for what a conjunction actually is. Okay, so they went there. They're bound on that side. Let me check out what this card is. And let me check out what this card is. Okay, cool. So I've got my squigglies, and I've got 2s. I've got another 2, and then there's another 2, but the elements would not be all different. I do have, let's see, a 1, 2, and a 3, but those are Saturns. I mean, I can go ahead and do the 1, 2, and 3, probably. No, because of those. I'm pretty sure there's not actually an omen for me. Yep, no omen. So we'll pass. They're going for 1s and spirals and blues. I'm not really concerned. What do I want for me? I want this. Alright, they had a lot of blues there. Alright, so that was the 2 and the squiggly. So I'm going to go back to that actually. And then we'll see what else. Okay, so we'll see what we can do with this. There's 1, 2, and then 3 that I could go for. That would get me pretty good, and that would get me 1, 2 for the squigglies, 3 points for the green, and 4 points for the numeral. And it would also take away a 1 and a blue from the bot. So let's do that. Oh, it is not one. Now let's figure out why. It's because I did the form the same. So that is not going to work, but we could get the Saturn. There we go. We can do this. So it's going to be less points because I'm not getting the extra squiggly, but it should be 3 points. There we go. 3 points. And whenever you're shaping, you can connect it, and it's really cool animations you got here, so then we can slowly shape that. Alright, what are we looking for? So I've got 2s and I've got squigglies. There's another blue and another 2. There's lots of 2 options, so we could try and go really well with 2. This is looking pretty good, actually. Let's see what was down here. Okay, so I'm going to go for the 2s and the blues, probably. So that'll take away from the bot. It'll get me a lot of points for the 2s, and I should get my squigglies as well. So let's check it. Different forms? Correct. All the same element? Correct. All the same numeral? Correct. I should be able to do this. There we go. Looking pretty good here. So the game keeps going until all the cards are gone. It shows you how many cards are in the deck. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Alright, so pretty sure there's nothing there. There is 2, 2, and 2, but they're different, same colors, so there should be no omens. No omens, we're gonna pass. What do we want to take from them? They've got spirals and a 1, so I'm gonna keep that from them. Alright. Let's see, let's try this card. And let's try, that was a 1 and a spiral. Let's try this one. Okay. So there's no 3 numeral on the board, so I can immediately rule out that part. There are 2s, but not another element, so there should be no omens. There are no omens. They've got blue and 1 and spirals. So either one, really. We'll take away this one. Yeah, see, they took away my 2 and my spiral, or my squiggly form there. Wasn't very nice, bot. Okay, so they're going for spirals. I want to try and maybe knock them out, but there are no 3 numerals on the board, so I'm going to have to go for all 2s or all 1s if I do it. Definitely can't go for all 1s because of the form. I'm going to go for 2s. I could do that. Nope, I can't do that. Well, I could do there. Okay, so that's all the same numeral, all the different colors and elements. And then the forms are all different. What would that get me? It would get me 1 point for the green, 1 point for the 2, 3 points for the 2. 3 cards have 2, so I get 4 points from that. That's pretty good. I'm liking those. There we go. Doing pretty good. Double the points. Plus some of the... Okay, well, they just got some good points, but... I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one. Alright, so we've got green over here with 1. I could go 1, 2, 3, I believe, all different forms. That would get me 1 point, 2 points. So we will go ahead and do that. Here, my memory's terrible, probably. You guys are probably looking at this and being like, Matt, you missed this and this and this. Alright, this looks... Oh, no, that's not good, because that's going to be not all 3 different... I thought it was going to be really good there for a second. Not different. I should have no omens. I'm going to pass. What do I want to take? I'm going to take away the squiggly blue. Nope, that wasn't one I revealed this time. We'll take away the blue at least. So that was blue and 3s. I'm going to try and go for maybe some 3s and get some more greens, hopefully. Oh, those squigglies and blues, that's going to be good for them. Oh, this is... Look at this match for the bot. That would be really good for them. Very bad for me. So I'm probably just going to take it. Because this would match a bunch. 3 points there. 3 points there. That would be 6, 7 points for the bot, so absolutely not. You cannot have that. I will have that, even though it gives me 1 point, and saw it was a stolen conjunction, so that was really good. So I stole it from them because they would have gotten it otherwise. Okay, let's see. Alright, so 1, 2, I could go 1, 2, 3. That would mean 1, 2 points, 3 points. Anything else I could do? There's all greens, but not, the numeral doesn't match. So yeah, we'll do that. And you'll notice that if you make and shape an omen, you don't get to seal a card that turn. Okay, lots of moons. I'm seeing moons, different color elements, all the same numbered numerals. There's definitely an omen there. Not necessarily the greatest one for me, but points are points. There's not really, there are spirals here, but that's not gonna, it's 3, 3, and 3. I could take the spirals. That would actually be better. I'm gonna do that. So we'll do the 3s, 3s, and then it's gonna be 3s. All different elements, all different forms, and then all the same numeral. So I'm gonna get 2 points from this. Check what's over in this corner. Ah, that's a 1 in a form. Could work out for me. All right, let's take a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, but that'd be the same elements. We could go 1, 2, 3. They're looking for spirals and 1s. I don't really care about any of that except we've got that. I'm gonna do that one, so that should give me 2 points. Just make sure there's not a better move here before I commit to that. No, I think that's pretty good. Alright, so the Fate deck is empty, so we're down to our last, and we basically keep going until no one can make omens anymore, and we can't seal cards anymore at the end of our turns. So we'll see how lucky we get. Greens. No, that's not gonna work out. Forms. Not gonna work out. We could do... That's not gonna work either. 1, 2, that's also not gonna work. I don't think there are any omens for me. Oh, there is an omen detected. So let's, this is down to the wire, so we don't want them to get anything. So let's see what it's going for. There's a 1, and there's 2 and 3. Oh, there it is. That's the omen there. So 1, 1, 1 numeral, star, 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 all the same, and all 3 different elements. So that would get them 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So we definitely, yeah, it would be good to take that before they get it. Okay, let's reveal these last few here. Oh, come on, give me a good one. Oh, that was gonna be, okay. So I go for 2s and I go for the little spirals and greens. So these are all 2s, all different, and all different elements. That would get me 1, 2, 3, 4 points for the green. So now we're just down to, what are we gonna get? All 3 blue, all 3 different forms, all 3 numerals. Wouldn't really get me much, except the 1 point. And there's not another option for being able to get a different omen really though, because there's not enough different element colors that are mixed with different numerals as well. So we'll just do the blues, take that from them. It's only 1 point, but there we go. 37 to 14. Got 2 conjunctions and 14 omens. Did quite a bit better than the bot there, so I'm pretty happy with that. So this game is really cool. It's going to be coming out soon. It's a really nice, chill, casual strategy game that is fun to play, and I'm excited to play it with some other people because I've only been able to play it with bots so far. So hope y'all enjoyed that. Check that out on the BE Game Index. Go over and wishlist it. Make sure you don't miss out on it when it comes out. And yeah, keep having fun playing on board.